Hello, welcome. Let's provide answer to this question in this episode. Under means friction, the volume of a cone. All right. So the angle of a sector of a circle with a radius of 22 centimeter is given as 60 degrees. So if the sector is then folded such that the straight edges, which is the cone, the radius, coincide forming a cone, you have to calculate to one decimal place the radius, the height, and the volume of the cone. If you have been following this tutorial from the beginning, this is the episode 8 of the volume of a cone. You will know that in finding the radius of this, we know the sector. Let's make a sketch of that. The sector which has been removed to form the cone. This is the height, radius, the slant height. The angle will be 60 degrees. Okay, so we can see that the radius here, which the question gave us, the radius is 22. So our 22 centimeter is there. Now, what are we looking for? We are looking for the radius of the cone, this very cone. Now, this very cone, as you can see, if you take this cone, which is cut from this sector, and you fold it with the straight edges coming together, it gives you a cone, right? So this cone, the whole of this, the complete of this, is the area of the sector. The area of this sector is the same as also the curved surface of the cone, right? This is going to be the curved surface area of this cone is the same as the area of the sector. Or better still, the length of the arc of this sector is going to be the circumference of the base. So if you follow us, we know your R will be equals to theta over 360 times R. Where from this R, the R from the sector. How we develop all these things has been dealt with in the previous episode. So I only do substitution, angle 60 degrees, 360, 22, I believe we cancel, go here 1, go here 6. So we have 22, okay, let's say 11 divided by 3, that will be 3.6667. But the radius must be given in how many decimal places? 1 decimal places. So we have 3.7 centimeters. So the radius is 3.7. What about the height? The number 2. We are looking for height. We also need to know the slant height. Do we know the slant height? If we take this is the radius, right? When you fold it back, that radius gives you the slant height. So this is the slant height of the cone. Therefore, this is just going to be 22. Let's add the centimeter. So from this diagram, we can have our 22 square equals to, where are we? 8 square plus R square. So if you make H the subject, it becomes 22 square minus R, which is 3.7. Let's use the 667 all square. So this your H will be giving you, what are we going to have? 22 square. And that will be 482 minus 3.667 all square. That will give us 13.447. All right. So what are we going to do? Our H will be equals to the root of this subtraction, which is 484 minus 13.447 will give us 470.553. When you find the root of that, that will give you 21.69. So the age is going to be 21.7 centimeter to 1 decimal places, listening to the question. So the height, 21.7, the radius, 3.7. Then the last one is to find the volume. If you follow us from the beginning, you know the volume is 1/3 times the base area times what? The height. And the base area of this cone will be a circle. Therefore, I'll be having 1/3 times 22/7. What is the R? Where is our R? Our R is 3.7. All square. Let's put it at this place. Our volume will be equals to 1/3, 22/7, 3.7 square. Where is the height? 21.7. So when we do that calculation, that will give us 311.219. But we are looking for 1 decimal places, so 311.2 centimeter cube. So the height, we have 21.7, the radius 3.7, then the volume 311.2 centimeter cube. I guess the concept that we developed from the introduction lesson will be able to help you to deal with this without any stress. Finding the radius, finding the height, and finding the volume when a cone is formed from a sector of a circle. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and comment. Bye-bye.